with this one. And we're just moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
They've got Noah. LeBron James is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Rose in at point guard. Here's James. Wallace with the rebound. And oh, here we go with Wallace. Nobody back. They get it back. Great defense that time from Noah.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
And a wide open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Rose goes in. Noah, it's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now Irving. From deep. And that is good. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Oklahoma City.
Tell you what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shots. You just don't want to fall too much in love with them.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Johnson outside. Divac a screen on Wade. Johnson dishes to Divac.
You know, sports medicine, really a key part to keeping NBA players on the court. It's getting so advanced, as are most things when it comes to performance and performance enhancement. But I read recently that they've discovered a new knee ligament. And you'd think they'd have it all mapped out by now, but apparently not. They continue to make new discoveries.
And you look at the players around the league who have dealt with serious injuries over their careers and then, Steve, been able to return. Such a great boost to the league.
Yeah, no doubt, especially injuries that would be career-ending. Now players can often return to near 100%. You know, you never want to go under the knife, but if it's that or hang them up for good, the choice is easy.
And he gets it to go.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Irving for three. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Rose goes in. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And stolen by LeBron. Here's the teardrop. Rose, good. And so here is Oklahoma City. Johnson kicks to Wallace. Irving from long range. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
I'll tell you what, they are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth quarter.
You called that one right, causing some serious harm from long range.
And there's Joakim Noah on the assist by Rose. And that's now 6 points for Joakim Noah. Here's Johnson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, some said the day of the center had come and gone, but I don't think that's quite the case. We don't have the depth at that position that existed in the past, but you look at guys like Marc Gasol, Roy Hibbert, Joakim Noah. There are still some excellent centers in this league. I should mention Dwight Howard, of course, too.
And for a while there, it seemed that Dwight Howard was head and shoulders Clark above at the center position, but there seems to be more parity at that position now.
Yeah, I think the factor is how he recovers from his back injury, because those matchups will be fun to watch. But as we saw in last season's playoffs, having a great shot blocking big man inside is a huge advantage. Boy, they're doing a nice job, a really good job of getting second chances here. And that's a great way to cut into that lead. I mean, nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than putbacks.
Rodman, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Damian Lillard comes in for Kyrie Irving. Noah's shot is off.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence.
Wow.
What a throwdown.
Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style, a beat down the entire way. You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's 7 points for Johnson.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Russell Westbrook. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see him being a part of it. He was all over this one. Well, the old days of the dollar-for-dollar luxury tax are gone. The new, more punitive luxury tax really changing the way the league does business. Teams like the Knicks and the Lakers and the Celtics, high-revenue teams, they're not nearly as willing to go into that tax anymore, so it really has kind of leveled the playing field.
Clark, can you believe it? A point guard who can soar like that?
Man, I tell you what, that's some major elevation there. That's a power finish for a player at any position.
Well, he is not afraid to take it inside. We know that.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Wallace against LeBron. Their turnaround jumper. Wallace misses.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Rose, that's good.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Lillard attacking. Hibbert with the block. And they're running. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. The shot by Lillard wide open. He cans that one. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And